and this is going to be a second of Black Dragon's BDK's PSAs. And this PSA is going to be talking about, well, actually, this is my second one tonight. This PSA is really talking about dog ownership and being able to handle your dog. Okay, there's a video. So those of you that know me well, I posted a video, and it's of a lady who's out taking her dog out. Yaga, for God's sakes. And a jogger comes by, and her dog goes after this jogger, and the dog gets out of his leash. It seemed to have either some sort of soft halty, like you know, what do they call them? The halty leaders, or maybe it was even a muzzle. But somehow the dog pulls free of this containment and goes after the jogger. And he's got no other collar on. He's got no other means of controlling the dog. And his handler is maybe about 100-pound, itty-bitty petite little woman. Okay, might have even been a teenage girl. And the dog was about his size, which Yaga's probably tiptoeing around, I don't know, 70, maybe 75 pounds, maybe 80. But he's a big bulldog. And this dog was a big bulldog. And the jogger's going by. He sees the dog kind of lock eyes with him, and instead of him diverting, he went ahead and ran by the dog, and the dog goes after him. Okay, now there's a couple of things I found distressing about this, and the video was brought to my attention by my friend Andy Collins of Priory Canine, excellent training kennel by the way, up in Rock Hill. And Andy posted this thing, and I saw it and I copied it. And let me tell you what I find distressing about this. Liz and I, on a regular basis, deal with people who have big, powerful, aggressive dogs. And for some reason, a lot of you folks with these big bruiser dogs, y'all like putting these little frou-frou collars and containment systems on your dog. That sucks, okay? You are responsible for your dog. And by responsible, I mean it's your job to keep your dog from jacking up your neighbor. It is your job to keep your dog from attacking the guy who's jogging past your house. That's your job, is to keep other people safe from your dog. Your dog is your responsibility. His job is to protect you. Your job is to protect other people from him. Okay? That's Yaga's job, is to protect me. But my job is to keep Yaga from eating up somebody that don't deserve to get ate up. So look at this collar setup. He's got a training collar on. He's got a good prong collar on. But I don't trust the prong collar, because prong collars will come apart if they're not fitted correctly. So we run a secondary system of a carabiner of some sort. Come here, Yaga, give me your head. A carabiner, which goes to his flat collar. And the flat collar, as you will see, is a heavy stitched,
you can't see it.
Double thickness.
His head is in the way.
That's because he got a big ass head. But it's a heavy stitched, double thickness Cordura collar. Okay, and I wish I had one that wasn't on him, but instead of it just buckling in the front, the loop actually goes through the steel ring, and then it buckles in, so that he is not going to pull out of this. And we've got it fitted so that I can put 2 fingers under this collar. If you can squeeze 2 of your fingers between your dog's neck and his collar, that's a proper fitting. If the dog's collar is loose enough for it to slide up and down his neck, your collar is too loose. He will back out of that collar when he gets excited, or if he figures out that, hey, there's something over there I want to go get, and I'm going to go do that. So we run a dual system, a training collar or prong, Hermspringer, whatever you want to call it, and a flat collar. And we do that to make sure that if for some reason the training collar comes loose, it pops free, he bends it open, which I've seen bulldogs do. He bends it open going after something. When it comes free, he's still attached to me, because that carabiner is attached to his flat collar, and it gives me an opportunity to keep him from going after somebody or biting somebody. And that is the way you should have any bulldog, absolutely. But if you got a Rottweiler, you should run this kind of collar setup. If you've got a Boerboel, any kind of aggressive breed, German Shepherds, Belgian Malinois, whatever it is, if you got an aggressive breed of dog, you should be running a double collar system when you take your dog out in public. Don't put your dog on, for God's sakes, do not put your dog on a flexi lead. Yaga, really? Don't put your dog on a flexi lead. The only thing a flexi lead is good for is taking your dog out to go potty. It's not the piece of equipment to take your dog downtown and go walk through a crowd of people. Don't let your dog run up on a stranger's dog. If you don't know those people and you don't know their dog, keep your dog away from them. Every dog isn't friendly. You know, I can't tell you how many times we have been downtown walking, doing obedience and stuff, and somebody let their little angry, perturbed 30-pound terrier run up on Yaga. You must not like your dog. You know what I mean? It's not that Yaga's a nasty dog. It's not that Yaga is a dangerous dog. But, hey, I don't like strangers getting up in my face. Yaga's no different. He doesn't want your little nasty dog up in his face barking at him and snapping and snarling. He's not going to tolerate that. Yaga, let go of me. And so this is what you need to keep in mind. It is your responsibility to make sure that your dog has on proper equipment when you take him out in public so he can't get free and hurt somebody that doesn't deserve to be hurt. He's there to protect you. You need to protect other people from him. And that's my Black Dragon BDK PSA. Have a good evening.